Hello, breadfiesta here, and welcome back to Let's Play Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. We are continuing our quest to buy a car. So we still have a lot more work to do until we get there, a lot more experience, but we have a tablet now, so we managed to purchase that with our experience alone. No money required, so I'm okay with that. This game doesn't auto-save, so remember to save frequently. Okay. Let's go back and see what jobs we had here. Got about an hour more I can play tonight. So, okay, we can't do these ones because we don't have enough experience. This one's got 3 things wrong with it. That's going to be... Once we start getting into the jobs where there's like 5 or 6 things wrong with the car, you start making a lot of money. But right now, we're just going to replace some filters. This is going to be an easy job. Another Renault Piccolo. Renault Piccolo. They're both sounds. High, unstressed front vowels. Let's see. I hate this color. Don't like it at all. Okay. For the filter jobs, these are the only jobs where they actually tell you what's wrong with the car, so we don't have to do any searching. This is actually... We got an i4 car here, so let's just go ahead and get those filters. I have a tablet now, so I don't need to go to the desktop. So we're going to go search here, filter. We are getting an oil filter, i4, air filter, and fuel filter, all right next to each other. Great. Okay, first thing we need to do is move this over to the lifter. And then what we probably should do... Well, I don't think we have to actually replace the oil. It doesn't say to change the oil, it just says change the filter. Because yeah, if we check the dipstick here, yeah, that oil, there's a ton of oil and it looks great. This car actually looks like it's in great condition all around. Well, let's go ahead. The oil filter is down there. You saw the one that we purchased was blue. That's not that color. Over here we got the fuel filter. We can just go ahead and remove that from this bird's eye view. And the air filter is in here, so we got to remove some clips and the cover of the air filter in order to get to this part. And again, we're just going to do it from this bird's eye view because I don't feel like dealing with the camera. And we can see the one we purchased was yellow. This is, again, not that color. Okay, oil filter, we got to access from under the car. So while we're up here, we are going to go ahead and put in a brand new air filter. Look at that, fresh. The air filter cover was in really good shape too. All right, and again, we're going to kind of space out these clips. So in the front, we're going to have the best one and the worst one, although they're all in like decent condition. There we go. There. And there. And we'll go ahead and replace that fuel filter. Okay. And we'll go ahead and lift the car up and get that oil filter. Fuel filter, air filter. The air filter is worth nothing. We're just basically trashing that. I like this song. It's very melancholy. Beautiful. $2? Sure. All right. That is a good looking car. That car will filter out all the air, oil, and fuel or whatever. And $130 just for doing that. Not quite double because of a rounding error. That's capitalism. Next. All right. We got 2 cars. Ooh. We get to work on a new car soon. A Katagiri Katsumoto. I do like the butt on that car. That's a good looking car. Both of them have the same issue with controlling the car. So let's go ahead and bring it in. Take a look at the steering parts. Running gear. Or whatever. Okay. Oh, ugly. Gross. Bad green. Don't like it. A single part is wrong with this car. It's probably going to be cheap and not particularly worth our time. Let's go ahead and just get underneath it. Okay, I usually start with this side. Nope. I don't see anything in particular over here that's bad. Sometimes it's like the rubber bushing, and that's really hard to tell. Over here... We'll go ahead and inspect the tie rods. Oh, it is the tie rod. I guess. Yeah. Alright. What's great also is that you can actually pull up the tablet from this order screen. So if you forget what part you need, the inner tie rod, you can just get right there and search it. Inner tie rod, $30. Yeah, we gotta take off the tire first to get to this. I really wasn't expecting it to be that tie rod. I'm glad I double checked. Because I was really about to go and move and start digging apart the back of the car. But you know what? It's easy job. Might actually be worth the $60 that we get from this. 59 again because of that rounding error. We're really getting kind of screwed today. Well, we'll make back a little bit of money from selling the junk. All right, get this out of my garage. Or maybe it's ours. We're the only employee, so. All right, let's get a new car in here. This Katagiri Katsumoto. Not super keen on the color here, but let's see what it looks like. I mean, we knocked out 2 jobs really quickly. Okay. I guess it's fine. The color looks fine because it kind of looks like an older looking car. The butt is okay. It does have a pronounced trunk. I just wish the kind of the rear windshield was more, you know, like that, you know? How does it look like in the inside? Ooh, I hate this brown. That's gross. Ugly. Nope. Pass. All right. What is wrong? 2 things are wrong with this car. Let's see if we can find them. Ooh, this song is good. This is one of the few songs with lyrics, so not that that particularly means anything. It's just I like it. This part, a lot of the parts here look real bad. I feel like, yeah. What's the threshold in this car? 65? Yeah, this is going to be a little trickier to identify, but we found one of them at least. We see anything particularly bad over here? Should look at this. We'll look at the tie rods just in case. Yeah, they just talk about a star going supernova, but I like it. Okay. I didn't see anything in the front that was visually, like, stunning me. I really don't see anything in the back here that's worrying me at all either. We'll just kind of investigate some parts here if I can. Nah, we're just randomly searching now. Can I see the rubber bushing looks fine. I don't see anything back here. I don't think it's in the back. I think it's in the front. I think it's something we missed up here. This is still the back of the... No, it's not. This is the front. Yeah. Okay. That looks a little bit rustier than the one on the other side. Okay, so they're both on this side of the car, which is great. We only have to remove one tire. So outer tie rod and sway bar front end link A. Let's get those. Outer. And then sway bar front end link A. This is not a particularly valuable job, profitable job. But, you know, again, good to get your car fixed rather than just let it be broken and get worse. I mean, this car is definitely going to come back sometime soon because all the parts in here are in pretty poor condition. And if 65% is our threshold, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be past that threshold pretty quick here. At least I only had to remove the tire for this. Maybe I'm overrating the song a little bit. It is a little more active, I guess, than... I like this part. All we have left is the junk. Yep. $7. $7. Okay. Right. $99. Again, we keep getting just single dollars taken off. Don't like it. All right. Well, now, though, if we look at our tablet, we have over that 1,500. So we can actually work on this Royale Crown now. We have appropriate experience, and that puts us off because in the last episode or recording session, I said that our garage doesn't do oil changes, and they're asking for that, so I'm going to put them off. This job has been waiting for a while, so we're going to take it. We're going to look at this Royale Crown. I hope that the inside of the car is not butt ugly, like an awful, awful brown. Please don't be. Okay, outside of the car, I like the low profile. It's not that sort of like butt that I'm looking for, but I think just the general fact that the car just feels lower to the ground, just not as tall, maybe, I guess. I can tell looking on the inside that does not look to be an ugly brown, so I like that. Yeah, I like the way this car looks on the inside. It's very dark. I can't close the door, so I can't get a full sense of really what it looks like in here. But I do really like it. This might be the sort of car that we're looking for long term. I like it a lot. What's wrong with it? All right, so there's 5 things wrong with the brake system in this one. You think it's worth taking it to the test track? I mean, no, not really, because brakes are actually really easy to identify. Let's get on the lifter. It seems like it's a lot of parts, but there's only so many places they can be. We don't need to lift it, but it's just easier to be at eye level. So you can see right there, just on this front wheel here, there's a couple of parts that are just... Let's just get the tire off, because I know we're going to need to. So the part that is the brakes is really just like all the discs here. So up until this part here. This is really all that when it says there's something wrong with the brake system, it's all this. Potentially it's also the ABS module. And if we don't find enough parts, then it might be that. Although it looks like it's fine. So, okay, and we can just visually see this. This brake caliper is bad. Brake pads are bad. I think this disc is bad. What about the stuff on the inside? That part's fine. That part's fine. That part's fine. This part's not part of the brakes, but it is also fine. So that's 3 of the parts already wrong, just on that one wheel. If we take a look at the other wheels, this caliper looks a little junky. We might be able to inspect it through the tire. Yeah. Can I get to the brake pads also? Well, we know that this is bad, so let's just take the tire off anyway. Okay. And we'll just do a quick look. Pads are fine. Ventilated disc is fine. That part's fine. And that part is fine. That is good, and this is good. Okay, so just the caliper on that one. Take a look here. It looks like that inner disc is bad, but let's just look at the other tire first. Just try to minimize effort. Yeah, it's definitely the caliper on this one. Caliper. I've changed a tire in real life before. Great. So 3 calipers, ventilated disc, and brake pads. Let's get those things. 1 caliper, 2 caliper, 3 caliper, brake disc ventilated, brake pads. That's a lot of money. All right, caliper, you're gone. I mean, 3 of your brakes were bad. You probably brought this car in just in time before you had like a serious accident. All right, 1 tire good. Let's go ahead and put the best. No, we'll put the okay tire in the back here. And I think we'll put the bad tire on the front left, the driver's side. What was this? Just the caliper. Because even if the tire is bad, all the parts of the brakes, we're replacing almost the entire brake system on that side, so the song's good. It is something of a bop. Okay. Get this off. And that's all that. Okay. Ventilated brake disc, brake pads, and brake caliper. That's a beautiful looking set of brakes right there. That's when we buy a car, that's what we want the entire car to look like. Alright, 5 pieces of junk, 19 bucks. But this job is worth, it's again, we're getting a single dollar taken off. What's with this weird rounding? Probably because it seems to be 25%, 35, or 25%, 75% tasks and job respectively. And so the 25% one is probably rounding down to 0, and then this one is probably rounding up to 1. But that would mean they're both rounding down, maybe? I don't like it. I don't like it. Whatever. In any event.